All right, so let's jump right into this. If I recommend anything online in the midst of me having conversations with you, I just need to let you know that I am an affiliate marketer. So any of the things that I share are from purely my experience. Should you click on any of the links and you do like what I have to offer, that is how I get paid. So moving on. So tonight's topic, I have something in store for you. So just let me get my window up and let's jump right into this. Okay, so what I want to share with you are some three of the best tips that I have to be able to help you. Are you ready? Let me get my screen up. And thank you. I also want to say thank you if you were on earlier and I had some tough technical difficulty, so we're all set now. I've got both of my screens. So, for those of you that do know, some of you know that I've been on this journey called Think Your Way to a Million. Today is day 47 of creating content online. So, what I'm going to share with you tonight, we're going to talk about cyber safety and creating a really good, engaging community. And I think this really is a hot topic that does need to be discussed. So, the three tips I'm going to share with you are some of it is inspired from my own experiences online. And I want you to be able to have for yourself a safe community, and if you are setting up a community of your own, you might not know what I'm going to share with you. So, now we're going to talk just briefly about what can't be avoided, and that is bullying. Unfortunately, there's going to be trolls. So, if you're going to go into the deep end of the pool when it comes to being a content creator, you're going to need to brace yourself. And I'm going to also actually going to throw in a couple extra tips. Have a sense of humor, have big shoulders, have a big smile that's even bigger than, I don't know, the sun, bigger than the ocean? I don't know. But have quick wit and don't ever let anybody throw you off your game when you're trying to conduct business, have a class, or you know what? Maybe you just want to pop on just for no reason at all, because I know that for in my experience that I've been making content for about 20 years. And drop in the comments right now if you've ever struggled with being bullied, right? And let's talk about, if you are, then be sure to tell someone that it's happening to you. Like, you need to like just be able to feel safe when you're online, because you just do. All right. So, and now here is here's going to be the fun part. Did you know that you can add filters? Yes, you can add filters to your, say, YouTube channel, uh, pretty much all of your socials. So this doesn't just apply to YouTube. But I can tell you, in my experience, it can be an absolute jungle on YouTube. You do not know what kind of zoo it can be on YouTube when it comes to who might show up at your channel. So with this, you know what I am, my superpower is that when is a learning experience. Everything in life can be looked at as a learning experience. All right, so filters. What do you know? How do you know what to put in? Are you ready? All right. Well, another reason I jumped ahead, we'll get to this, but and I did jump ahead. You want to keep your cool, all right? Keep your cool, because there's one thing that you need to be mindful, and that is how you present yourself and your reputation. Don't ever let what somebody says to you through a screen. Oh, and believe me, oh my God, you can brace yourself for the things that people will say. People will always have opinions, and people are always going to have opinions. And you know what the beauty of some things are? You know what? It would be great if everybody got along, but not everybody's going to get along. And when it comes to not judging a book by a cover, listen, let's be real. Okay, can you relate to this? How many times have you ever looked at somebody and go, "Oh yeah, I don't like them." Yeah, no, don't tell me we haven't. We all have, even myself included. But let's be safe online, all right? So, and how about let's have manners? The one thing that you can do is just when you're engaging with your community is just to, have a conversation. And then if you need to refocus the conversation, just remind people as they come on because you don't really know where somebody's going to be tuning in from, uh, where they're at in life, because there's a few reasons to be online. There's going to be part of the audience that is just going to be the peanut gallery that's just there for sheer entertainment because they don't own businesses. You can't fault them for not owning a business. They just don't own a business. So they literally might just be, on their phone scrolling for entertainment, and you might get their attention. Now, then there's going to be the content creators like myself. And if you are on my channel, and you do come back, then you can expect that I'm going to forever, always, always have made content about how to. So just be kind and treat people as though you would want to be treated. And then on that note, if somebody says something to you that's like, it bothers you, don't let it really take up too much rent in your head because who's got time for that? All right? So then next, uh, friends, be mindful of who you add for your friends or who subscribes to you, because not everybody has all the same type of intentions. So just use common sense. And you wouldn't add, and then of course, you wouldn't add friends without your parents' permission. Well, if you're over the age of 18, I don't think you need your parents' permission. But in the case that somebody's watching this, possibly, and you are under 18, please be safe online. And then always question, don't believe everything that you read online. um, and that also goes to for what people might leave for comments. Don't believe everything that people put online. All right. And then the other thing is sometimes you're going to need to unplug. Now, what we're going to do next is we're going to jump into, let me go over here a second. All right. I want to show you what you can do when it comes to how to make your filters. And all right. Because you have control, you literally have control as your own moderator when it comes to, in this instance, setting up your YouTube channel. So what I'm going to have you do is you're going to go over to ChatGPT. And if you haven't checked out my other uh, uh, tutorials about Chat GPT, and a funny thing is that I got corrected on one of the lives, that it's GPT, because I didn't enunciate properly. You'll be surprised at what people pick apart. But all right, so you're going to go over here into the bot, and I'll do a live demo right now. And I named my bot Ace, okay? Just for some fun. So I'm going to put, "Hi Ace." And if you haven't started using a chat GPT, then you can actually watch right now because you're getting a live demo. Okay, so what's on your mind? Can you please make some filter words for YouTube that stop people's comments that do not know how to behave online. I am doing a demo. Yeah, demo. Demon, right? Yeah, that's how like people that don't behave, right? Okay, doing a demo right now to show where to put this list. All right. Okay, so this will give you an example right now of what you can do. So here's the thing. When people are rude online and their intent is to be disruptive and do you're trying to facilitate a class or an educational event and they're just there to be do you remember being in school and there was always a class clown, somebody that was always getting kicked out of class and thrown to the had to be thrown out of class and be expelled and go to the principal's office? None of that's changed. None of that has changed. People still act like that. Okay? So you can see like some of the words here, like insults. All right. So then what you're going to do at that point is you can copy that list. Then what you're going to do when you go over here to your YouTube page is you're going to go down here to your community moderation. Now, when you go to community moderation, you can set up different moderators if you have more of a team. And then what you can do is then you will put you'll put your words that you get from the bot in there, and then you are good to go. So then, this way, when it comes to being able to have a nice, safe community, you can do that. All right. So, and then when it comes to another tip that I can give you about YouTube, I'll bring you now to the studio. And actually, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show you as well that some of my stuff that I've been working on here. And I actually started this project. Okay, I'm going to go to advanced mode right here for analytics. So I'll go here. And what's really cool is you can really customize your online experience in a way that's going to be comfortable for you. So as you are trying to grow your online thing, and is it a following? Are you trying to be a social media manager or influencer? Are you trying to be an educator? Are you trying to be somebody that's an entertainer? You can do it a couple different ways. You can go live, like I am, and I've done that a few times. And I'll tell you the pros and the cons to going live. And let me just pull my dates here. Okay, so I started this on October 26th. All right. All right. Hold on. Oh, hold on. Let me get my things. Try and do two things at once. Somebody's probably going to fault me about that, but don't worry. I'll live. I'll come out unscarred. Okay. Well, here, let me go to lifetime. It's not letting me do something. Hold on. Let me just reload the site. Okay. All right. And then we'll go here. Thank you for your patience. All right. And then I'm going to go here. Okay. Yeah. And then I'm going to go here and then apply. Okay. There you go. Uh, Thank you for bearing with me. All right. So let me tell you this. If you go live, you have to be able to know how to just roll with the punches. And if that suits you, then go for it. The best way to try it is just to do it. Okay. Now, I can tell you, like, if we go over, I'm going to bring you over to Facebook. All right. So over here, um, I've been over here on Facebook since, I don't know, maybe since it started. And I can tell you from absolute 100,000% experience over the last 47 days, there is a different dynamic when you go live here. Okay, versus over here. Okay, I'm not sure what it is, but it's almost as though I'll bring it to the front end. But if you just look here, see, I've got 61,000 impressions and almost 8,000 views in 45 days. Thank you. So for those of you that follow me and have contributed to that, I appreciate that. So going back to what I was saying, when you go live over here, I don't know if it's so much that Facebook has things clamped down more, or it's maybe possibly it could be that the network that you have is more of your friends and your family. And if you are very active in your local community, like I happen to be, because for the record, just so that you know, some of you might be watching me right now on Facebook. Thank you. And if you are, drop some love down in the comments down below. I really like to get some like feedback, and because you can see that I am actually looking at my stats, and it's really been an interesting thing over the last 47 days. So as I learn what works or what hasn't, that is part of the learning and the journey so that I can share it with others. So that way, if you're starting your YouTube channel, hell, just, you know what? You can watch me, what do they say? Not you sometimes you have to fall forward, and I don't even like to say fail into success, but where do we learn the most, right? We learn from what? Our mistakes. So it happens. I also have I have my salon. Okay, so I'm very active online, but I have to tell you, OMG, does it get to be wild sometimes on YouTube. So since I started this, the other thing that I can recommend is that if you are going to do YouTube, okay, you can definitely lean in over here on ChatGPT to give you some ideas. Now, in my case, why I love YouTube so much gotta keep it clean, right? Is for the fact of the matter is that I have, and this is what I can suggest to you, is as you grow your community and as you set up your filters, and then you can create playlists, and the playlists are like your own little well, it's like a folder if you want to be boring, but think of it like Netflix. What do you want to watch on Monday? That would be, playlist number one. So think of it in like Netflix. So all topics that you like to talk about that have similarities can be put in one list. And then what's nice is then you can have let me see. Well, I have one playlist that's about Canva, right? I have one here that's about HighLevel. Oh, and if you'd like a free trial of HighLevel, then you definitely just got to pop over here to think your way to a million. And I'd be happy to hook you up with a free trial because when you do go back over here, I have tutorials on that. Now, the other reason why you want to make so many videos on one topic is because when you finally have a few videos on one topic, you can link them together. And also so that I can paint a picture for you as far as how long I have been making content. We're right now on the back of my WordPress website. When you look at the dates, okay, I've been making content all the way going back to April of 2008. So that's going to be like 17 years. Now there's a gap in here because there was one time things happen online and I lost some of my websites. That's a whole other topic. Okay. But when it comes to what it is that I can help you with and my need to let all of my creative ideas out is because you can see that over here where I was, 2008. And if we go to the front end of this, are you ready? Oh my, look at that. I'm a hairdresser. I say that with so much sarcasm because you know something? There's a lot that goes into being a luxury stylist, but the thing that I've become so passionate about is to be able to share my tech journey. Okay, there's a lot of tech that goes in behind the scenes because there's when it comes to why to make content, I want you right now to get very excited about making content for your business, and maybe you want to monetize your hobby, because when you make content, you know what you're making? You're actually making online traffic for yourself. Okay? I'm going to bring you back here for a moment. So just try keeping up with me, all right? So, and there, look, I'm live right now. All right. Well, I'll wave to everybody. All right. So this is a post that I really want you to take a look at. I want to share what it is, my journey with this Think Your Way to a Million. It's because there's just it's I'm not going to be satisfied until I know that somebody that I out there has actually implemented just even a small fraction what I've been doing for 30 years, and it's made a difference in your life. I'm just not going to stop. But I had a thought today, and that was this. Well, see, join me and I'll share how you can create your own channel so that this way you can create your own organic traffic, and you literally can mold. This is the way I see online traffic. Okay, did you ever have a silly putty when you were a kid, or Play-Doh, or have you ever played with clay? Like, I know that the internet, you can't see it, right? And if you're not tech savvy, you certainly can't see it. And probably all that you can relate to is that if you have a business, you know, oh, I've got to post. I have to make content. I don't want to make content, you know? I mean, and so, but I'm a local business owner. I have been that my whole entire journey on the front end. But then on the back end, um, there's a lot of tech. So, what I get passionate about is being able to break that down so that it makes sense for you. Okay. So, I'm going to share one other thing and then I'm going to hop off. All right. And let's see. Okay. Now, I also know this. If we were to go to my stats right now, and I'm not going to bring you back over there, but I'm going to share with you that, like, I know that on my Think Your Way to a Million uh, YouTube page, listen up, guys. There's 78% of you are male that are on my page, okay? But and then you know something else? It's just about the same on over here, okay? Now, I just got done showing you, for one, that I've been blogging since 2008. So we're going to be approaching the new year here soon. So that means that I've been making content for 17 years. Okay. So who am I speaking to? I'm speaking to any of you that really want to grow a business online and that are serious about your future, and you can see value in using the internet, but you don't know how. Listen up. I do. Okay. I do. And so now I'll show you this slide. Are you ready? How about this? This is no joke. Okay. I made $2,145 and I worked like under 8 hours this week behind my chair. And you want to know how? And in this economy, So I share that because I want this to happen for you. Because what it is that I know is not limited, okay, to a hair salon. And I'm making fun of myself. And that is one tip that I can give you that will make you bulletproof against any kind of cyberbullying. Nobody can bother you if you're able to have the ability to laugh at yourself. And let me tell you, I laugh at myself all the time. Like, how about today's fail? Do you know that I tried to go live 3 times? And maybe some of you do because you might have gone, oh, yep, oh, geez, oh, yep. Yeah, you know what? I tried to do it and I wasn't at my computer and I wasn't with my fancy setup. And you know what? I just won't do that again. And so like how do you how do you make online traffic? You keep making content. And then when you keep making content, you're going to be able to be found online. And then at another tutorial, will I bring you back into go a little bit scuba diving into the fact that when you make content on purpose and then you start doing this stuff which is called keyword research. And I'll share with you this as far as what kind of educator I am. I never assume that I know more than anybody else in the room. I think that's probably one of the best things that I can say about a quality of myself is I don't ever show up as looking at a room and going, oh, I know more than these people. Oh, let me tell you. Um, I've always loved education. And so, um, if I say some things and it rubs you the wrong way, that's not my intent. If I'm so quirky that you want to come back and watch some more, all right, now we're talking. And do I know confidently that if you follow me continually or you reach out to me, that I can help you with your marketing know-how? Abso-freaking-lutely, because once you make like content, all right, the content turns into traffic, right? And then when you can analyze like here keywords research how to I'll do this. How about this as we're talking about this? How to create online traffic. I don't know if they'll see if the keyword, yeah. All right. Well, it's thinking. And this happens to be called search engine optimization. I make light of some of the technical things because I think, being that it took me 20 years to learn a lot of the stuff that I know, that just by breaking it down to make it a little bit more elementary and more user friendly, that can really help everybody because when you own a business and people can find you, it just makes life easier. It also helps you make money faster, helps you put food on your table, helps you pay your for your house, your car, and go on your next vacation. All right. So so there's these cool tools. Wow, look at that. That went up. Maybe I won't show you this. Ha ha ha. No, not kidding. Kidding. No. Anyways, bad jokes are free. Okay? But my point is this. I want you to be safe online. I want you to be able to grow a community. I want you to be able to make some money and work um smarter. So it's not that like, and I don't want you to compare. Like, this is a post, I'll tell you, to try to create some engagement, but it's real. It's real. And if one thing I can share with you is that, like, the stuff that I've learned, I've got the stuff, okay? I literally have the stuff to prove it because I've been like, let's see, it's been like 5 years since 2020. So I'll go back to the categories for a moment. All right. Not categories. Hold on. Post. Bear with me. No, I don't want a new post. Hey, we'll make content together right now. All right, hold on. All posts. Okay. All right. So, so I've got some excellent coaches, and they're always like about social proof, and I believe that as well. There are too many. There's too many. It's too easy. Let me say, at these days, especially probably since 2020, for people to chuck up a website and call themselves an expert, and um, and then things look too perfect, and then they make lots of promises, and then they have a sales page, and the next thing you know, they have your money. But do they always deliver? Whew, that's hard to say. I just know that I might be rough around the edges. Things might not be completely polished, but would you rather work with somebody that can actually show you that they've been blogging for 17 years? Right? And I have the screenshots to I have the screenshots to prove any of this, and then I can help show you like how to make traffic. And if any of you are watching that I have worked with, and you know who you are, um, you know, I'd love to meet up with you again. So, anyways, so as I digress, I do want to just say, oh, thank you so much. And you know something, that's just the other thing too. It's okay to not be fully scripted. It's okay. There's going to be a time and place when, you know what, you want to script everything out. But I think, I don't know about you, don't you really relate to people that just can be kind of quirky and authentic? I know I can. And the other thing is that like the another place to learn about YouTube are watching other YouTubers. You're going to find what your style is. I mean, can you jump into like a heavy video editing tool? Yeah, you can, and I have tutorials on that. But in this instance, for tonight's live, I just wanted to go live. And I want to also give a shout out to a community member. If you happen to see this, his name's Abshik. So in a previous video, I'll show you where that is. Well, you'll want to check this out. Let's see. Let me go. Oh, right here. How to use FlexClip. So just FYI, if you, I'm starting to take on occasion limited uh, viewer request for content features to spotlight request of my community members. And that's a lot. That's been a lot of fun. And this also a tip for you too is that if you're trying to create engagement for your community, and for your channels and your socials, why not ask for opinions? Hey, you're going to get them. So you might as well ask for them and be able to use them in a way that's going to help other people. All right. So you want to check this one out. And if you want to know more about like ChatGPT tonight, have a playlist for that. And then, as I mentioned, you can grab yourself a trial of HighLevel. And then this right here is on the longer side, but it's a really good overview from the feedback that I've received because what I did was I took the time to actually share the ins, the outs of which way to use HighLevel. Like, do you want to use it as an agency? Do you want to use it as a local business? Do you want to use it with and for affiliate marketing? And I can raise my hand on all those accounts. Yeah. So you know what? That's it for tonight. All right. So again, just wrapping things up. Be sure that you have a fun time online. Be safe. You know, just cancel the trolls by adding filters. Be mindful of your reputation. And you know what? Don't say things that you can't take back and lose your cool. You know, just doesn't look good. Have manners and you know, make some friends along the way. And it's okay to question. and be sure to unplug sometimes. And I know if my family sees this, that they're going to be like, yeah, well, when are you going to do that? Ah, do the best you can. All right. See you later.